Gary was over my house. You know, Baba Flowley.
Yeah, over the weekend when your guests were there.
Yeah, and he was having... I went upstairs to meditate, so, you know, I do TM, so I was upstairs doing that, you know, trying to... Mellow out a little after my exciting week. And Gary says that all my in-laws and, you know, my brother-in-laws, my sister-in-laws, they all sit around and discuss me when I'm not in the room. And
as soon as he left the room, they started talking about him?
Yeah, and what I'm going to say about them on the radio. They're all totally into it.
First, what they did was they sat and kicked around things that you made fun of them about in the past.
So what happened? You were just sitting there having a drink with them?
Yeah, we were just sitting there having a drink.
So who started the conversation? It's usually my brother-in-law, Bruce.
I think that's who it was.
Yeah, of course. I know exactly how it works.
And I think we started talking about the show, and then it was like, hey, remember the time, you know, oh, I know what, Bruce started it. This is exactly what he said. He's been pretty light on me for the last year.
Yeah.
And I said, what do you mean?
Bruce has to stir things up so you can get some more airtime.
And he said, yeah, he's been really taking it easy on me. And then, I don't know, then your father-in-law mentioned something that you'd said once about them on the show, and then they all started discussing that. Yeah. And then they all started discussing what you would be talking about potentially on Tuesday.
Yeah,
what they could possibly have done wrong that you might be talking about on Tuesday.
Yeah, it's just like, you know, just forget about the show. Every time I walk in the room, it's a discussion about the show.
Yeah, that's kind of tough when your house is like a radio show. And then people are constantly focusing on what could happen on the radio.
Then I come in here and tell you about it, and last night I'm laying in bed and my wife starts yelling at me, I don't appreciate you talking about my family like that. So it's just like a vicious circle.
Tell you why.
So you got to understand my life. To me, that incident's nothing. I
should go home with you.
You should be me and talk about your family and every secret in your family, and then have to deal with your wife. That's more intense.
Howard, you should tell your wife that the mail is unbelievable. People say when they're requesting stuff for best of, when Howard talks about his in-laws, that's the best.
Of course. Of course. So I do it. What is it, Ralph?
When I was leaving, I think it was Friday night, I was in the pool house saying goodbye, and the same thing was going on.
Yeah, what were they doing?
New people were coming in, so they were discussing, you know, what not to do or what to do or what you were going to talk about that they've done.
Yeah, I know they live for it, though, but they live for it. My wife doesn't understand. They live for it.
This is exciting to them.
This is exciting. They're going to be, but they're always wrong. They have no clue what I'm going to talk about, because my mother-in-law would be holding, you know, like say, oh, you're going to say something about me? You're going to say that, but she never knows what I'm going to say.
Oh, now you're going to talk about that on the radio after she says that.
Yeah, and then I go, I'm not going to talk about that on the radio.
There was something that happened specifically, and
nobody cares.
You didn't even talk about it.
Yeah, and no one cares.
Because the last thing your father-in-law said to me as I walked out the door was, defend the family name for us on Tuesday.
I know.
And then your wife said he's busy.
I know. But you know what it is? If they just weren't so consumed with me, the world is consumed with me. I've never seen anybody's life like that. I don't think there is a person in the world who has a life like mine.
Not even the president.
No.
He gets away with crap.
The world is consumed with me and my thoughts and what I think. I'm the most powerful man on the planet.
You think you could get away from that, though, in your family?
You can't. And believe me, my parents are just as bad.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I was going to say, maybe your in-laws just don't see you enough.
No, my mother's just as bad. My mother and father will be just as bad.
Really?
But my in-laws are worse.
All I know is, like, when I first went to your house, I go, boy, what a great house. It's a beautiful, huge house. Right. I can't believe how small it got this past weekend.
Unbelievable.
There was only one room left for you to go in.
There was only my office.
That's it.
And I don't let them in there. I lock the door. I bolt it closed, and I sit in there by myself.
Electric fence around it.
Yeah, and then my wife calls down every once in a while and yells at me, why don't you come up and be with the family? And I'm like, I'm with the family. Give me a couple of minutes to myself. Every holiday I get, every time I get a 3-day weekend, I got your family here, and I don't mind. I never make a peep. Just give me a couple of minutes to myself. What do you care if I'm sitting there hearing about my radio show?
What are they doing anyway when you finally do emerge?
They asked me about the radio show. It's a question and answer session. Please. I mean, come on. It's enough already. My family couldn't be more hostile as if they were Latinos. You would think I said something. Oh, man.
You didn't like their music.
Right. I don't like the music they make. It's noise. It's meaningless noise. Oh, man. Yeah, so like you sat down on the couch, and then Bruce started in that I wasn't making fun of him enough.
But you've been good to him recently.
Yeah, and then they go through what am I going to say about them on the show.
Well,
and all the stuff that they pick out is not even funny, right?
I don't remember, because a lot of it was what you had said about them in the past.
Oh, I see.
Remember the time he made fun of me put my feet up on the couch or something like that?
Yeah. Yeah, but meanwhile, then 2 seconds later, my father-in-law leaves the door open so that the cat can get out.
Well, that's really...
Stands there like a zombie while it's all happening. My wife falls down off 2 flights of stairs because she's racing to the door to get the cat from going out. And he's just like, oh, did I do that again?
That's funny because when we went inside to get lunch, Howard was in the middle of telling me a story, and then he completely stopped paying attention to me. He's looking out the door, and he goes, my father-in-law's going to leave that door open again.
Yep, and he does.
And Howard, I can't even concentrate.
No, I can't because it makes me nuts that they don't respect me enough to do that. It's just like, then I did an experiment when my in-laws were over. We were, I had to fill up some air in the tires in the bicycles.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. So, it was Ralph. This is just as much a knock on Ralph, too. Ralph and my brother-in-laws, my 2 brother-in-laws were standing there. And they were I said, why don't you guys fill up the tires in this bike, use the electric pump, I'll set it up for you. I took the extension cord, I set it all up for them. So why don't you blow up the tires, and I'll blow up the tires on my bike. And when we're all done, nobody took the extension cord out of the wall, rolled it up, and put it away. They waited for me to do it.
Well, it is your house.
No, but come on. I mean, help a little. We were overwhelmed with about 7 of them.
They could have offered to help.
Yeah.
In general, it is the host.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
but we had like 7.
Take care of stuff like that.
We had 7 or 8 guests for 3 days that we were accommodating, feeding meals and getting all kinds of gourmet stuff. Pick up.
Taking the plug out of the wall won't help.
Yeah, help me out. Bend over and pick up the plug so I don't have to do it.
How is that my fault? I didn't even use it.
Just one of you could have said, hey, why don't we put away the plug and help the guy out?
I didn't see it.
Like they stand there and wait for me to do it, like I'm the entertainment director.
I have a question for you.
Why don't you guys tip me? Yeah.
when your in-laws come over for like all of them came over for a 3-day weekend.
Yeah.
Do they bring anything?
No. And
yeah, themselves.
No, they don't bring anything.
They bring, I don't know.
No.
Some food.
No, nothing.
Gifts.
I do everything. I must have dropped about $5,000 in food alone this weekend.
They never pick up the they don't
I
take
pick up
everybody
everything.
out to
No,
dinner
I do it all. I do it all. I don't ask for anything.
Your father-in-law never says, hey, come on, let's all go out to dinner. I'll treat.
No. No, never happens. Never happens. That's how people are with me.
Hey, he's loaded.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's like, the Jackie mentality. Hey, he's got plenty of money. Meanwhile, I don't have plenty of money.
Even if you do, why should you pay for
Right, I mean, yeah.
Well, in defense, you never even said you gave your daughters the gifts I bought.
Yeah, I mean, my wife didn't call you?
No.
Oh, the kids they freaked out. That's my wife. The kids opened up their gifts. Robin gave my kids. This is a perfect example. So the kids open up their gifts. They get these 2 beautiful. Robin got them this beautiful gold chain with a gold heart and a locket, and you open it up. My daughters were like dying.
Oh, you're kidding.
God. So I turned to my wife. I said, Robin is really generous. It's really a beautiful gift. I said, can you please go over to the phone right now and have the kids call Robin? She goes, look, it's getting late at night. They got to go to bed. I'll take care of it tomorrow. I said, fine. I don't ask my wife to lift a finger. First of all, you're an associate of mine. You're a friend of mine. You're someone I work with every day. You're important to me. I would like you to be acknowledged.
Well, it's all right.
No. You don't get it. You don't get how irked they are. It's not that it's you. This is what goes on all the time. It's not just you.
I would just like to know that they got there.
No. Let me tell you something. That's rude. That's rude. And I turned to my wife like maybe 3 different times that night, and I said, please make sure Robin is called and that the kids learn to make a call. I mean, they shouldn't expect gifts like this. This is a really outrageous gift. I mean, what did that cost you?
I just wanted to make sure that, because I was really worried. I didn't know whether they would like it or not.
You're absolutely right. I apologize. How much did you spend on that?
Why would I tell you the price?
I won't say anything. Tell me how much.
We're just sitting here in front of millions.
What'd you spend about? What'd you drop about $500?
Not quite that much.
But quite a bit, right?
But I did it out of love, and the money didn't matter.
It matters to me. No, I got to buy you something.
No, the money
all right. Anyway,
did not matter.
So anyway, I turned to my wife on 3 different because I got really paranoid that again she wouldn't take care of something. So I said to her, please make sure. It's really important to me that the kids call Robin because she's going to be really anxious to hear how they like the gifts. I was
worried that they wouldn't like them.
It was really.
I just wanted to make sure that.
I said it was really important to her to get the gifts out here. She ran back home to get the gifts. I said, could you please make sure they call Robin? Oh, yes, I'll do it. I mean, what do I give her to do? And she says to me, how can I help you? Forget about the fact that, we're friendly and everything. Imagine that we're just business associates. And she says, how can I help you in your business? She always wants to help. But then I say to her, okay, make sure the kids call Robin, who I work with every day. 3 times I tell her that.
No, I just wanted to...
And I worked the entire weekend. This is just what I mean. She just doesn't do it. She just doesn't do it.
Look, don't make it a big deal.
No, it is a big deal because it's not the only thing she doesn't do. I don't have a friggin' rice cake in my house.
No.
I'm sitting there. I like rice cakes, right? I eat them because I'm watching my weight now. By the way, feel my ass. I think I'm down. Not you, Ralph. Robin, come over and squeeze my ass, please.
I've never squeezed your ass. What is it going to be?
I'm just going to pull my pants down. You put your hands and slide your hands in my underpants and squeeze the muscle.
Your underpants?
Well, all right, over my underpants. How's that? What is the big deal? Come over here.
I just don't understand how I'm going to be able to determine anything. I've never touched your ass before.
No, but you're going to see it feels like a rock now. Because I've been working out and doing the bike riding and eating. I eat the rice cakes. And it feels good, I think. I think you would actually think it feels attractive. Come on, Robin.
Are you feeling
Well, does it look attractive? I've looked at it more than...
I think it looks attractive.
Well, why don't you just show it to me?
All right, come over here. Because you can't see it from over there. This will take the place of my kids' thank you. I've been working on this. I've got my button-down jeans on. It'll take a second.
What was that?
I got button-down jeans on. All right. Well, come over behind me, because you're going to really need to...
I have to be back there?
I'm pulling my pants.
Have you got any sun on your ass?
No, I haven't.
White ass.
All right, first of all, here, come here. Just squeeze this. Squeeze it.
Oh, come on.
Squeeze it.
Oh, come on, Howard.
Come on, how's that feel?
It's all right.
Come on, that's it. Come on, how's it look? How's it look?
It looks okay.
Oh, that's a
You're
lie.
not showing it to me the way
Oh, wait,
you
here,
do
wait.
that thing.
Hey, look,
yeah.
look. Look at it.
Oh, boy, Howard. You
Bad?
need work.
I still need work? Oh, Jesus.
I'm not saying I've been working out.
You don't think it looked good?
Howard.
No?
You need an operation.
I'm never showing you again. It did look good.
You're jealous.
Jealous of it. She wants it, that's why. Really? It doesn't look better, huh? It really doesn't look better.
What?
It really doesn't look better?
It looks better, but...
Well, she didn't see it like a month ago, too.
Yeah, right.
I've been looking at that ass for years.
When you felt it, didn't it feel good? Didn't it feel like it had suddenly risen a little bit?
I don't think so.
No?
No.
Right.
I think you need to stay on the bike for another 95 miles.
You gotta go home and do
All right, you know what? I'll go do 95 miles today, and you'll come back and feel it again.
You're gonna kill yourself.
Yeah. I might get into horseback riding, like Superman.
Oh, goodness. The thrill seeker.
Yeah. Who would get into horseback riding anyway?
At that age.
Yeah. I mean, the guy's 42 years old. What are you riding a horse?
Dangerous, obviously.
Yeah. It wasn't like he was just riding a horse.
No.
That event is an Olympic-style event.
Right. It's a steeplechase event where you're going over those gates and all that stuff.
They say it's, like, really hard.
Yeah.
It's like professional athletes can only tackle that.
Kids are so supposed to be doing that.
Yeah.
People who've been doing it all their lives and now trained.
Maybe there was kryptonite in the horse's hoof. Some plot to get him. I know it was that General Zod from Krypton. He's been pissed ever since he ended up in the Phantom Zone.
Where is Lex Luthor?
When you need him. So, anyway, I'm very embarrassed that my kids haven't called you.
All I wanted to know was that they got it, because I sent them there and I wasn't sure if they got them.
That was something I asked my wife.
Oh, geez, maybe they hated it.
I asked my wife to handle one thing, and that's what she did. She didn't call.
Okay, it's no big deal.
Yeah, well, it's a big deal to me.
Got them.
It's embarrassing to me, but what can I say?
I'm glad they got them.
Well.
And they liked them.
For what it's worth, I told the kids you were cured of everything. They think you're healthy. No, but they loved them. They loved the lockets. And I just can't believe... I just can't believe that my wife didn't call.
I'm sure she was very busy. She had a house full of people over the weekend.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal.
She's no help to me. She's no help. Then, like yesterday, we had guys who were supposed to come and help me out at the house.
Yeah.
Do some work at the house. And like, she's not even there to like supervise or anything. I tell her what to do, and she doesn't do it. How do you get your woman in line? Short of being OJ.
No. I thought you were telling Gary you had it all under control.
No, I don't. Evidently, I was wrong. I can't even get a rice cake. Listen to this. So, I'm into this. I'm into eating healthy. Despite the fact my ass looks like...
You need an operation.
Like I need an operation. Which I'm thinking of going in for. I'm just telling you that, I eat rice cakes. I try to eat healthy diet. So, and my in-laws come over, and they eat any piece of garbage that's there. They're eating, like, cream cheese and bagels and lox and whitefish. I bought them a whole big spread. And then for dinner, we serve Chinese food, and they eat every fattening dish in China. They don't eat steamed chicken. They eat, like, chicken laden in fat sauce and all kinds of stuff. So I walk in the room, And what I do is I take 2 rice cakes, I crush it over some yogurt with some raisins or some berries.
Okay.
All right, non-fat yogurt with some rice cakes crushed on top of it. So everyone sees this and goes, "Ooh, that looks good."
Let's try it.
They take all my rice cakes and they eat them all up. Now, they don't even. Then my father-in-law crushes rice cakes over some yogurt and puts Fruit Loops on top of that. So they eat up all the stuff. The only thing that I can eat is the rice cakes. I know how hard it is to get them in my house because my wife won't go shopping for me. She won't lift a finger for me. And so he uses up my rice cakes. I have no rice cakes. And he's eating Fruit Loops with the rice cakes. That stuff irritates me.
Well, I would imagine so, because he doesn't need rice cakes if he can eat Fruit Loops.
Yeah, I mean, all of a sudden he's going to get healthy and eat the one thing I can eat. And my brother-in-law, we have special bread that Alison buys me. And again, I can't get this bread in the house. I don't eat any other kind of bread. They're eating bagels, cream cheese, rye bread with cream cheese. They're eating all this stuff, right? So they see I take out 2 pieces of the bread. It's called Shiloh Farms bread.
Mm-hmm.
What? What?
No, I was here. I was there during one of these incidents.
Yeah, right. So I'm there, it's called Shiloh Farms bread, and it's really hard for me to get because my wife will have to go to the health food store, and she'll only go once a month. So my brother-in-law sees this Shiloh Farms bread. He takes it, he puts it in the toaster, he heats it up, makes it to nice toast, and all of a sudden he goes, "Oh, look, there's rye bread. I didn't realize what this was." So they just throw out the bread.
Oh.
And it's like, now it's all gone. I can't replace that. So I blow a fit. And I say, guys, why do you have to eat that bread? You guys eat every carb. They all weigh. Do my brother-in-laws each weigh over 250 pounds?
I would think so.
They're heavy guys. Why do you have to get healthy on the weekend? You come to me, but you're eating Shiloh Farms bread laden with cream cheese and all kinds of peanut butter and jelly and stuff. Why do you have to eat that? I bought you 900 pieces of bread. Why do you got to eat what I...
regular bread, if that's what you're going to
Well, we wanted to try what you eat. And I go, yeah, but you're missing the point. What I eat is boring. It's a non-fat stuff. You guys are eating... It's like ordering a Diet Coke with fried chicken and French fries.
Allison yelled at him so bad that he goes, I'm going to eat it. And he took it with him. But he took it through to the garbage.
Yeah, right. He didn't
in the room.
I mean, it's just laughable what they do to me. Oh, we'll eat rice cakes, too.
Now, do you think this is calculated?
No, it's just thoughtless.
Now, do they visit any other family?
No, it's just me, because it's like a camp at my house. We ran Camp Stern. There was bike riding in the morning, tennis, there was...
There's the pool.
The pool, there's, Let's face it, the reason they come to my house is because I'm set up. I'm set up for fun.
You're like a resort.
Yeah.
Resort Stern.
And we have to go run around and buy meals and do everything and cater.
And you become the innkeeper.
Yeah.
You're now responsible for their meals, and if they're happy.
And my brother-in-law's never opened their wallet. Never. Nobody opens the wallet.
But you do get a good gift every once in a while during the year.
No, we don't. We don't get any gifts.
Oh.
From anybody.
Now that's sad.
Yeah.
They never thank you in any way?
No.
Oh.
No.
That's
Why?
awful.
Why should they thank me?
Jeez, Howard. You're
I don't want
abused.
anything. I don't want any thanks. I'm Mr. Kellerman. Remember Dirty Dancing, Mr. Kellerman? He was the host at that Borscht Belt Resort. I have all the headaches and none of the rewards. I don't know. The place is going under.
The kids, they don't like coming here anymore.
I don't know. None of the kids cha-cha anymore. I'm Mr. Kellerman from Dirty Dancing. You see, a lot of people watch Dirty Dancing. They concentrate on Patrick Swayze or the girl Jennifer Grey or the beautiful blonde dancer. I watch Mr. Kellerman because Mr. Kellerman's my life.
That's who you relate to.
I'm the guy on the sidelines making sure everything's running good so everyone else can have fun. That's me. I'm a Mr.
Who are you grooming to take over? Is there a little Kellerman?
I'm a Mr. Kellerman fan. I'm telling you. That's when I watch Dirty Dancing. I just fast forward to Mr. Kellerman's part.
You're the entertainment director.
Yeah, right.
The head of the kitchen.
That's me.
Sure all the beds are remade in the morning and there's clean, fresh linen.
Yeah, Mr. Kellerman didn't worry about rice cakes for himself. He had to make sure his guests were happy. Anyway, I got to take a break. We'll be back right after these words.
What's better to the mind is better than TV. Rock Radio. K-Rock. Rock Radio.
media giant Howard Stern and media pinhead Wally George.
If I ever hear you mention my name again, now you listen carefully. If I ever hear you mention my name in a negative way, now I'm going to order you around. You're my boy. You're my dog. Now you listen to me.
You are a disgrace to broadcast.
I am having your ex-wife on dial-a-date. Yeah. Heel boy, you're my dog.
You dare try to order me around. I'll tell you something, Howard.
You're my dog.
You are a filthy...
But you're my dog. You are my dog.
You are going to be removed from the airwaves because I am going to see to it.
And let me tell you something. And let me tell you something.
As soon as you get some clout.
Listen here, Rover.
Viewers are now petitioning the FCC to get you off
be still, you wig-wearing hump. What is it?
Your wife's on the phone.
What does she want?
She wants to talk to you.
She wants a divorce.
Well, you know, my wife has this habit of calling after I've done with... Now the phone doesn't work. I can't get my wife on the phone. Here we go again. Hello?
Excuse me.
Yeah, I got to hold the phone line down because I work in a dump. You know, I'm holding the phone with my finger.
I don't care what you're doing. Robin?
Yes?
They loved the locket.
Oh, isn't that nice, Allison?
Oh, stop it, Howard.
Thanks for taking care of that for me, by the way. I'm thoroughly embarrassed.
Oh, please.
And,
what do you mean, oh, please?
Please.
Yeah, oh, please what? I asked you did I ask you 3 times to have the kids call Robin?
And you couldn't do it?
No, I couldn't. Was I working the whole day the next day?
Okay, fine. And,
wait a second. Was Friday your birthday?
Yeah.
Did I bring you a gift?
Yes.
Okay. Did I remember your birthday? Did I go out and do that?
Yes.
Okay. When we were there, did the kids get special lockets from Robin?
Yes, they did.
Okay. The next day, did I work? Excuse me. The next day, did I work the whole day?
That you couldn't have picked up the phone that night?
No, because you said that the kids were tired, that you would take care of it the next day. Allison, you're always asking me, is there anything I can do to help you?
Well, you know what? I changed my mind. And you know what? You take the joy out of me wanting to do anything for you. You are a taker. You're not a giver.
That's right.
That's right.
I'm not a giver, huh? I don't give to you. I've given you a lifestyle that you never dreamed of.
Oh, please.
When's your nail appointment?
I don't know. I haven't.
When's the masseuse coming to the house?
Howard.
No, I don't give anything, do I? You know, most guys sit tight with their money. They give their wives $50 a week.
Your money? Since when is it ever your money?
It is my money.
Always confined, Howard.
All right, I'm going to tell you the truth. I actually earn that money. I go... All right, listen to me. Can't you please help me when I ask you to do something? Can you keep a list? I know what happened. You forgot to call Robin, and it was important to me.
Howard, do you understand the circumstances? Are you remembering back to Friday night?
No, the point is that Robin
Howard
did not get the phone call, and she never heard back whether or not the lockets were given to the girls.
Well, you could have told her we gave the girls the lockets.
I asked you 3 because I considered it done out. I asked you 3 times to do it.
I'm sorry. That's something you could do, Howard.
You told me you would take care of it. But you said, wait a second. If you say you're going to take care of something, I assume you're telling me the truth. Do you lie to me?
Well, why don't you start taking care of something?
No, I take care of everything.
Since I do, you take care of nothing.
Oh, I see. Nothing. Well, I'll tell you what, Allison. I'll quit my job, and we'll let you do what I do, and you can take care of everything.
Fine, Howard.
All right, and you'll raise the money for all of this splendor.
Oh, my God. Your hostility is unbelievable.
No, it's not hostility.
And you're so mean.
Why am I mean? Why? Why am I mean?
I don't believe what you say about people.
No.
It's very...
Was it true? Was it true what I said? I asked for rice cakes in my house. Your family is eating stuff that is so fat. Everybody there weighs over 500 pounds.
Oh, my God.
And all of a sudden, my rice cakes...
I'm just having space from the weekend. It's been very hectic around here.
Yeah, so why do you invite your whole family if you can't handle it?
I can handle it perfectly well.
So why are you so hectic?
It was hectic. I had over 12 people every meal. It was hectic.
Yeah, but why do you do this? Why can't we have a 3-day weekend without all these people then?
Because we can't.
And then she starts yelling at me the whole weekend. She was yelling at me the whole weekend. I come away, I go, you know, everybody had a great time, but me. I got yelled at by my lovely wife. I want to have a romantic weekend.
He is so full.
Why can't I have a nice weekend? Why do I have to be
like you did anything to plan for this weekend.
Oh, I didn't do a thing, and I wouldn't. I wouldn't plan anything. I didn't see anybody helping out. I didn't get one bit of help.
That's right. I did it all.
Sure.
You told me what a wonderful...
You did it all.
I did.
Now, who do you think paid for all the help that you had there this weekend? And who do you think paid for all the food? So that it could be brought in and catered. I didn't do anything, right? I love women.
Oh,
guys don't do anything.
You're having a discussion with Allison.
All right.
She's not
you
all
got
women.
A point. You got a
point.
Okay, fair enough. I'll accept that criticism. Look, nobody loves my wife more than me.
That's true.
That's pretty sad. You know, on holidays, I want to be awakened by your lips planted on my you-know-what. I don't want to sit there and hear you instead, I'm awakened by, oh, everybody in the family is here. I have to go feed everyone. I have to run out. I have to go get the food. I have to... Who wants to hear that?
You are not awakened by anything. We had the best...
I'd like to be awakened by your lips planted on my you-know-what.
You know, Howard.
I would like that.
You know,
that's how I'd like to be awoken.
If you could be a little kinder and a little more giving...
Alison, there's no more kinder giving... You know what? I'm going to let you watch a movie called Hoop Dreams, where you'll see...
I'd love to see that. You've seen that?
Yes. You'll see...
Oh, I thought we were seeing that together.
No, I don't want to see that with you. I don't want to see it with you. I have it on tape.
Well, then give it to me already.
I'm not going to give it to you. You don't. You
hoarding the movie.
I'll tell you why you're not going to get it. Because I don't have rice cakes, and I don't have. I mean.
Well, you're not getting rice.
And I don't have Shiloh Farms bread.
No, the reason.
And I don't have yogurt in my house. When you show me you can do your duties, then you'll have some enjoyment.
The reason those things are coming into the house is that I eat them. Because
I don't get anything. I don't get anything.
No interest in getting anything.
Nah, don't get me. That's all right. Don't do anything. And by the way, enjoy the nail appointments, the massages.
Thank you. I will.
The hair appointments.
I want you to be a little careful of what comes out of your mouth.
Oh, well, what did I say that was wrong?
You have tremendous...
What did I say was wrong?
You're talking about me in a very critical way, and I don't...
Why? Because the kids did not get the phone call to Robin.
Yeah.
And you said you were going to take care of it, so you lied to me.
Oh, my God.
Did you lie to me?
No, I didn't lie to you.
Did you say to me...
why you can't do a thing like that.
Did you say to me that you were going to handle the phone call to Robin?
I don't remember. It was a million things going on.
Did you say you were going to call...
Look, Alison,
she knows.
I certainly understand
she knows.
you had a busy
No, excuse me.
No big deal.
This has nothing to do with you.
To make sure
this
they
has nothing to do with you. How dare you?
There's no reason for embarrassment or anything.
So there was no embarrassment when Robin says to me this morning, oh, by the way, I bought the girls some gifts. Did they get them?
Well, that's your department. You would have bring them home.
Oh, I see.
Your department.
I see. That's my department.
That's right.
Oh, so when you promised me 3 times Friday night, not once, but 3 times.
In the midst of...
You forgot.
Chaos.
So you lied to me.
Oh, my God.
Did you lie to me?
You are...
Would you admit that you lied to me?
No, I will not.
You won't admit it, but you know that in a court of law you would be convicted.
I did not lie to you, Howard.
Did you make an oral agreement?
Robin, I can't...
Did you make an oral agreement?
He's just playing now. He knows this is ridiculous.
Well, I don't even like it. It's not...
I tell you something. If she were any more relaxed, they would hook her up to a respirator.
Howard, did you see that she had a lot on her plate?
Yes.
Why would you add one more thing?
So she considers it negative that I said that my wife promised me that she would do it. She knew I had to work the next day.
You can take a little responsibility.
All right, I'll take all the responsibility. You know what, Alison? I take all the responsibility. It's all my fault.
That's right. You could certainly dial a phone to Robin's house. That would have been wonderful. That would have been a fun...
Yeah, that would have been, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
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 But you promised me you'd do it, so I didn't do it. I would have done. You should have said to me, I'm not doing it. You do it. And then it would have been taken care of.
All right, next time I'll be more...
Of course it's not my fault. It's not. It's just not. I'm right.
Of course not. Of course.
And you got to admit, tell me who yelled at your brother. It wasn't me.
Oh, I was really annoyed.
When they were eating all our bread up.
I was very annoyed. I admit
It was. I mean, listen, I come into the house, right? And I have like 2 rice cakes left for the weekend. And I know Alison's not going to go out and buy me my rice cakes.
Well, you know,
so I was like, this was so precious to me. So I made the mistake of eating in front of the family. I try to wait till they leave the kitchen.
Oh.
So I come in to have some yogurt. I
had no idea you were out of rice cakes.
Listen to that. Yes, you do.
No, I didn't.
But you know exactly when you're out of stuff. Now, anyway, yogurt. I took the yogurt in the dish and I crushed the rice cake over the yogurt, which makes it like a bread kind of thing over the yogurt. Well, my father-in-law sees this.
We heard this already.
No, let me tell it in front of you. No, I want to tell him in front of you, and then I got to go because quickly because
I heard it.
Because I have a stripper ready to take her clothes off of me.
Oh, you know what?
Listen to me. Listen to me.
I am. I'm sick of you.
So why are you mad at me? Why are you mad at me? Am I right about this? She knows I'm right.
You're so nasty and critical. And who set you up to be the god of everything? I'm running everything, and no help from you.
Because who worked to pay Who worked on Saturday all day to pay for your family's fantastic summer retreat?
Who do you think?
Who do you think paid for all of that? How do you think that happens? She's as naive as children.
My parents are sending a check for the week.
No, I don't want their check. I'll rip it up. I don't take a check from your parents. I never once asked for a check.
Well, they're paying for the weekend.
Since when? When did this happen? Wait a second. My heart.
Well, they were always...
I can't breathe.
They always paid for the party.
The next you're going to tell me your brother-in-law's going to actually say thank... My brother-in-law's going to say thank you to me. Wait a second. I can't breathe.
Oh, you're sickening.
They're as cured as Robin.
So are you. You're sicker than everyone.
Yeah, well, I'm going to tell you something.
Robin, he's sicker than everyone.
Hey, by the way, Alison, I don't want you to call me Howard anymore. I want you to call me Mr. Kellerman. Remember that movie from Dirty Dancing?
I heard the whole rap.
Oh, you heard that all?
I think I'm on the phone with you.
Listen, I'm going to say something to you.
Don't repeat yourself.
Can I say something to you?
You're senile.
Can I say something to you? Can I say something to you?
You say a million things to me.
You've got it really too good. That's all.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And you
no, she
forget.
doesn't have it too good. What are you talking about?
Hey, this is between me and my wife. That I resent. Now, that's wrong. You don't come between. Who are you, Sally Jesse Raphael? I didn't ask for counseling. Wait a second.
Too good is never too good.
I'm talking to my wife.
Robin, the girls love the lockets.
I didn't know whether they'd like them or not. I just wanted to make sure, because if they don't like them, they can certainly exchange them.
And I don't want to raise spoiled kids. I don't want to. What?
Yeah,
I don't want to raise spoiled brats who don't say thank you.
Oh, stop it. I know they don't do that.
Believe me, you're not raising anybody.
Robin?
Hi.
Thank you so much for the lockets. They're so nice.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like them.
Deborah and I love them.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah, you were supposed to call Robin over the weekend and thank her, but Mommy forgot.
It's not a big deal.
It's no big deal.
What are you going to put in them?
I don't know.
There's pictures of Robin in there, aren't there? Everyone was making jokes. Said, hey, I bet you there's a big picture of Robin in there. Yeah, you were hoping for that.
Oh, no.
She's going to put a picture of her dad in there.
Yeah?
She told me, yeah.
Oh, good. Okay.
When did I tell you that?
Because I'm her boyfriend. All the girls think of me as much as I'm their favorite man.
You're the best man.
Hey, who's the best man on the planet? Your dad, who gets you all these things, right?
Yeah.
Right? Who got you Robin to get you the locket? Oh, exactly. So there you go.
Well, I'm glad you like them.
What'd he say? All right.
All right, goodbye. I'm nauseous from you.
You know what?
Some joy and some
You
love.
want to know something?
I will buy you some things, but right now, Howard,
no, here's what I want you to do today. Here's what I need, and I'm being serious. I would like my rice cakes in the house when I come home today.
I probably have them somewhere, and he doesn't know where they are.
All right, you go find those. And I want...
This is like the rice cake wars.
And I want my yogurt. And I want a nice thing of yogurt prepared for me. I want rice cakes. And I'd like a pleasant attitude when I walk in.
Did you give her your list of what it takes to be a good wife?
Yeah.
Oh.
I never heard this.
And you lay down on that bed, you spread them and wait for me.
Oh.
You know something?
So I can relieve myself of all my worldly tensions. You wait there, my receptacle.
You are
disgusting. Now that's disgusting.
He is disgusting.
Come on.
You know, Howard,
You're my little depository.
No.
I love you. No, you.
Well, the bank must be empty.
No, when I come home, seriously, I was watching your father eat those rice cakes, and I said, Jesus Christ, he doesn't eat. The man never ate a rice cake in his life. Did you see he put Fruit Loops on top of it? I went crazy. I said, why is he having diet food with Fruit Loops?
You know something? The next time they come, please leave.
No, I'm not leaving. They love it. And they sit around and discuss what I'm going to say. And they do, too. Gary told me the whole time they sit there when I'm upstairs, they discuss what I'm going to say about them. They love it. And you love it. You love me.
Locked out of the house from now on.
And you love me. And you love me.
No.
You're out of love with me? What is it? Are you out of love with me now? Is that what you're declaring here on the air?
Not right this moment.
You know I love it. Hey, did we make love on... What day did we make love?
I don't know.
And how good was it for you?
It went in and out of my...
Yeah, that went in and out of your consciousness. She was like, her legs were flapping wildly in the wind. I know how to do it to you, don't I? Did you say that I hit your G-spot?
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
Yeah. All right, so there you go. So don't complain.
I can complain about your...
So now when a man hits your G-spot, go get him some rice cakes.
That should get you some rice cakes. Huh?
Yeah.
If I feel like giving to you, you'll have...
Oh, isn't that sweet?
That's right.
That's her sweet voice on the other end of the phone.
That's right. And stop making fun of my voice. You know that I don't appreciate that.
Right. All right, well, I've got it great, don't I?
Yeah. Well, so do I.
I've given you a bad life.
Oh, my God.
Remember when you were sitting in Yonkers and we couldn't afford a nice place? Did I tell you I would come through for you?
We love that place.
Yeah, we loved it all right. You wanted that nice little garden apartment in Mount Vernon and I couldn't afford it, remember? And I said, someday, honey.
But who made that place so nice?
It was horrible. It was a dump. She didn't make anything nice.
But who? No, the place you have now, who made it so nice?
I did. I paid a construction guy a fortune to build that.
She envisioned.
No, the architect did everything.
Oh, stop it.
Oh, he's unbelievable.
She sits there.
Yeah, right.
Mrs. Stern, which swatch would you like? This or this?
Always been an inspiration.
No, she knows exactly who made that house nice.
Yeah. He knows exactly.
My wife points. I have people come in the house and go, would you like this material or that material? My wife goes, that material. She goes, oh, I made a decision today.
Howard, even you said
you know.
So
hey,
I made a wonderful weekend.
Don't be a wise guy. I had as much to do with that weekend as you did. The reason it came so easy, imagine you had to cook all that food yourself.
Well, actually, yesterday he was complimenting you.
Oh.
Of course I was, but that she doesn't hear.
It seems to
No, that's okay, Alison. That's okay.
It was a wonderful weekend.
Of course it was.
And he was a big part of it.
I was.
And Robin.
I did everything.
The girls loved the walk.
Oh, I just wanted to make sure they got there and that was all right.
So when are you going to have the girls write a thank you note to Robin? How long
they
is that
always send me thank you notes.
Well, why don't you take some responsibility?
No, I think that's a mother's job.
Oh.
a mother with a lot of free time.
Deborah is writing her school thank you notes right now.
All right. And meanwhile, I had to do the homework with the kids all yesterday.
Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah, he did great.
Yeah, but nobody...
He's complaining.
No, I'm not complaining, but it makes it sound like I'm not involved.
No,
I worked on a lot of things.
Oh, you're terrific.
Notice how I remember everything I do.
Yes.
I wonder why.
I know. He's so self-centered.
Well,
it's amazing he even has a family.
The reason I have a beautiful house is my wife points with the same finger that she dials the phone to order the food with. Please order me.
Well, I know how things really got the way they are.
Well, keep dreaming.
Oh, you.
Two of you, Yentas.
I know exactly
take her side. Thanks.
She knows.
All right, I got to go talk to the Ivy League stripper. Goodbye. That's my wife, Alison Stern. No, if I cut her finger off,
then everything would
stop because she dials the phone. Trust me, ladies, there isn't a woman on this planet wouldn't like being married to me.
Oh, Howard, I know what she has done for you. She has opened your eyes, given you vision.
Yeah, well, I got to talk to the Ivy League stripper. That's what I want to talk to. That's my next wife. Heidi Matson. Heidi Matson Stern.
Now, that's her real name?
Heidi Matson Stern?
No, stop.
It will be in a few weeks. All right, let me take a break, and then I'm going to be back with Heidi Matson. The Ivy